Greetings, fellow Empire citizens, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to They Are Billions. Episode 3, Cleared Crossroads. Alright, I'm not going to get overly aggressive about pushing way past my boundary, not until I have walls up.
Great. Gotcha.
Being cautious pays off. So that means, let's do a gate there with walls and a tower.
This better be good. You again. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
And then we're going to want something similar over this way once I have Tesla tower coverage. For the back wall over here. Oh, yep, they're spawning. See? There's zombies back here, spawning at the map edge. I probably, in this case, don't need a gate. The reason is I don't need to go hug map edge.
Bow and arrows are ready.
So what I'll do is I'll put a few towers back here, staff them
again.
with rangers, and then keep this area secure.
You again. Roger that. Yeah.
Attention. Building completed.
What? What's up? Any infected around?
And because walls are stronger than gates,
Better be good.
you know, just completely walling that off means it can be a sort of a set and forget type of scenario.
A new task. My bow and arrows are ready. Yeah.
Our forces are in danger.
Yes. You again.
Okay, we got them in the towers.
Is that all? So boring.
I think for now, I'm going to have my towers staffed by like a single ranger. But if they do, if the walls start to get hit and they start to get overwhelmed, I'll stick more people in them.
You're gonna pay me for this, right?
So here's another map edge here, and I'll put a Tesla tower towards it so I can start walling it off.
My bow and arrows are ready.
And at this point, I'm not using my raw resources like all that efficiently. I should be adding more houses and food more often than I have been. Right, that will help.
Are there other units to bother? You again. What?
Alright, so the back's secure. This gate's sort of secure. I probably want one more archer at this gate because there's only a single tower.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
And then we want to secure sort of this area.
Roger that.
Wall it all up so
Gotcha.
that it's protected and then expand
Building
outwards
completed.
once it's secured. So I'll probably put a gate here, walls, maybe walls down between these rocks, and then walls around here as well.
What do you want now?
Attention. Building
A new
complete.
task. I hope
So
you're not
these
wasting my time.
rangers
Roger that.
are normally part of my like
You call
attack
that
group,
a
but I'm
plan?
going to, while I'm expanding,
My
put them
bow
on
and
my
arrows?
patrol group
Roger that. Yes.
so that there
Okay.
aren't any
Gotcha.
holes
You are
in my
gonna pay me
defenses
for this, right?
while I
Are
get the
in
walls up.
trouble.
A new task. Okay. Great. Are you sure? What?
Units under attack.
What do you want
Yeah,
now?
like this unit is
Okay,
getting
great.
swarmed.
Okay. You again. Are you
Attention.
sure?
We're back up.
Building
What?
completed.
Great. Yes.
That's a scary noise.
Great.
Sounded like it came from somewhere dangerous, but it didn't. Alright. Let's do this.
A new task.
So we have 2 archers there, 1 in each, and we're slowly getting a perimeter up. There is a bit of hole in the Tesla towers here. Maybe something like this.
What do you want now? What? So
Because I don't really have to go beyond to the map edge very often, it's not super important to have access beyond that area.
You again. Okay. Oh,
And
more orders.
Attention.
walls, when they get destroyed, just get destroyed, unlike inhabited buildings. It's the inhabited buildings that use workers that turn into zombies when they're busted, but like walls and towers don't turn into zombies because
My bow
wood
and
doesn't
arrows
make a
are
zombie.
ready.
Yeah, I
You
know.
are gonna pay me for this.
Zombie
right?
biology 101. Zombies are made of organics, not of wood. Crazy, right? So controversial, but it is true.
What? This better be good.
Alright, so our front gate's
Building
secured.
completed.
And then once we get towers back here, put one there. I can be cheap and actually just have one tower cover both sets of walls there.
My bow and arrows are ready.
And we're almost done
What?
protecting. And then I need to just roll out more
You
archers
are gonna pay me
to
for
staff
this,
these
right?
things.
So
So we'll have 2
tired.
here,
Last night was amazing.
2 there,
Okay, let's do
2
this.
there, and 2, let's say, here. Terrain blockers are also vision blockers.
You are gonna pay
So
me
your
for
archers
this, right?
can't, like, shoot through trees or mountains. So, for instance, if there's zombies here, this tower can't shoot the zombies there because there's a mountain in the way.
My bow and arrows are ready.
So when you're... That's especially important when you have, like, defensive towers, not just archers, because archers can be moved and relocated, whereas, like, defensive structures, like ballista,
Yes,
cannot
tell me.
be.
But be
So you have to place them with good line of sight, or they're wasted.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
So now I have about half of the map locked down, and I can more comfortably expand into it. Although I am running low on food.
My bow and arrows are ready.
There's not a lot of hunting cabin areas left for me to exploit. Which means I want to build up my ranger pop and move to that resource crate out that way, once I have a few more people. What I can try to do
Walls
is,
are under attack.
oh, yep, back walls are under attack. What I can try to do is to only have one ranger per tower,
Bow and arrows are ready.
so that I can have more of an
You are gonna pay me
exploration
for this, right?
Attention.
squad.
Building completed.
So right now I'm just unloading one per tower. If you wanted to unload all of them, you can hit this button. If you just want to unload one, you can unload a single one by clicking on their portrait.
Our
better be
defenses are
good.
being attacked.
So this gives me
Yeah.
10 rangers to work with, and I still have more rangers being trained.
What's up? Any infected around?
Oh, speaking of train,
Are you sure? Yeah.
so now I can send
Okay.
these rangers
Roger
out to
that.
try to obtain the food. Because I think
My bow and arrows
more or less the
are
way
ready.
this map is
Yeah.
designed is that, like,
Has arrived at the
you do have very limited hunting cabin opportunities,
Gotcha.
which then pushes you to try to obtain the resource crate.
Okay.
So that's exactly what I'm doing. And it's also good training for these archers,
Yes,
because
tell me.
if they become veterans, they become a lot more useful in destroying this village of doom.
Are you sure? You this better
As
be
veterans is more than twice. Oh, but we have a little village of doom here. We have a micro village of doom. So the thing about the villages of doom, as soon as you actually physically attack the building, zombies will spill out of the buildings
Gotcha.
that you attacked to attack you. So once you mess with villages of doom, you will get kind of swarmed, and you need to be ready to take on the
a new
swarm.
task.
Which is why I briefly backed up, just so that I can get more archers for the task, as my archers are rolling out off the line now.
Our forces are in danger. Up.
My bow and arrows are ready. What? Yeah. A new task. Great. Are you sure? I hope you're not wasting my time.
And I'm going to use one ranger
Great.
to demonstrate
What do you want now?
what raffle stomping looks like.
The plan? Yeah.
So there's a food crate here,
You
Building
pay.
Snagged.
completed.
My bow
So sometimes
and
it's like
arrows are ready. Great.
worth it
Yes.
to just like
Okay,
somewhat
let's
sacrifice
do
one
this.
unit to go
Okay.
resource gather.
Gotcha. Okay.
because they
let's do
can
this.
sort of slip through a lot of the enemies. But yep, there
No,
she goes.
I'm
Poof.
just kidding.
The train has
So she
arrived
managed to
at the
get 20
station.
food, which is not bad. You know, that could support a few people. And I can always, obviously, replace her with a new one. Sorry, you died, but you died so that I can survive.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I'll try that one more
Great.
time. I'll send another ranger to try to get these 2 food crates, as that's going to allow us to explode our food our population.
It could
pretty
be
good.
worse. Okay. Are you sure? Gotcha. My bow and arrows.
And once you, oh god, no,
Attack.
This
I didn't
better
mean
be
to
good. What?
hit attack. I meant to sneak
Better
past.
be
All
good.
right, I'm going to use fresh
Building
rangers,
completed.
the
Yeah.
rangers that just got trained, that
What's
have
up?
no
Any
experience
infected
whatsoever,
around?
because that way it's not a waste of
Oh,
experience
Here we go
acquisition.
again.
So one more ranger trying to go for the last
Okay.
food.
A new task.
Our forces are in danger.
Yes, tell me. But be quick. My bow and arrows are ready.
Another thing I can do is I can
Straight to the
lead
heart.
this swarm that I've
Gotcha.
created
Whatever
away
you
from the
say.
food.
Our soldiers
To
are
then-
in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it!
What? You again. Gotcha.
In order to open up
Order, you
a
pick.
window of opportunity to sneak it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get, let's fill up our pop.
My bow and arrows are ready.
It's a lot of houses for
You
just a few
call
crates.
that a plan?
And it is a little weird that, like, once you obtain a food crate, you have, like, food forever for your people. It's just the way the game works. I know it's a little confusing, but, you know, that's just how it is.
What?
Same with batteries. Like,
Gotcha.
if you obtain batteries
What's up?
when you're
Any
out
infected
exploring,
around?
you have then power forever.
Okay.
You don't need to, you know, build a mill.
Yeah.
Attention.
It adds to your
Building
total sum.
completed.
Gotcha.
Attention. Building completed.
So pop is up to
What
288
do you want?
out of the 300 or
Okay.
400
My
required.
bow
So
and
we're getting there.
arrows are ready.
Taking a look up here, there is a lot of fertile land and woods here. So the strategy, I would suspect, is to clear out this micro village of doom to then get the food required to feed a population of 400, because we're not going to hit 400 pop
Gotcha. You are
without,
campaigning
you know,
with this
acquiring
strategy.
more land.
Building completed.
And this map is probably designed as a tutorial to explain how
Okay. Yes.
annexing territory is very
Okay.
important for success and growth.
I hope
That would
you're
be
not wasting
what
your
I
time.
imagine this map is all about.
My bow and arrows are ready.
And also securing your flanks, because the zombies continually spawn near
Here
the
we
near
go
the
again.
flanks.
Great.
So one of the strategies I would say is useful
more
against
orders.
Villages of Doom
Okay.
is
But it's gonna
to
cost you double. Are you sure?
lure as many zombies away from it
Gotcha.
as possible. Here, I'm going to go red because I'm fighting it for the first time.
Okay.
Lure as many zombies away from it as possible,
Gotcha.
which currently there's really not a lot of zombies, and just like right-click on the zombies that are there.
Whatever you say.
And then
As
as
long
soon
as
as you
you
don't have a lot of
Roger
zombies,
that.
have every
Roger
single
that.
ranger
Arrows
just like
are ready.
gun for the building,
A new task.
destroy the
Yeah.
building, and then deal with what the building has spawned. Because if you just tickle the buildings, like if you hit it with like one arrow and then like have to fight the zombies that like spawn out of the building, it will take a very long time to clear the Villages of Doom. So it's
What's
useful
up?
to just
Any
like
infected
stack
around?
all your damage all at once, and then deal with whatever the zombies that spawned out of the
Under attack.
villages.
Yeah. I hope
rather
you're not
than
wasting your
to
time. My
trickle
bow
it.
and arrows are ready.
That would be my advice. And then also, at some point, the Villages of Doom are just so dangerous that Rangers aren't generally strong enough to deal with them. You do get to a point where, like, just Rangers aren't enough, and you need to employ stronger units, which we currently don't have in the tech tree. So that's not a problem I'm going to have
Sounds
right now,
interesting. It could be
but that
worse.
does become a problem later on. So, those little VODs, those little Villages of Doom. Oh, I don't know where Tusk is. She left.
What? My bow and arrows
Those villages are
ready.
cleared, so we just need to kill the zombies here and then lock down this area of the map. So I'm already adding a Tesla tower, and then I'm gonna have my soldier center like just put my rangers around this Tesla tower so that we can lock this area down. There is no map edge here, so once I have this secured, we don't have to worry about zombies coming back into this area.
Aren't
Oops.
there other units to bother?
MishotKeyed.
A new task. Are you sure? My
They are
bow
trying
and
to
arrows
break
are
through.
ready. What? Okay. But
Anytime
it's
you
gonna
have a
cost double.
wall or other buildings destroyed. So I haven't really had any buildings destroyed, but like, let's say we lose a Tesla tower to
You
zombies.
are gonna pay me
It
for
will
this,
turn the
right?
Tesla tower into an infected building, provided that the Tesla tower was healthy enough to be infected in the first place. And then, if we
You
kill
are
all those
gonna
zombies
pay me
around
for
it,
this, right?
you can actually repair them and reclaim it for your own colony. And on some maps, there is even the concept of ruined buildings
Oh,
out there
more orders.
ready for you to claim.
Attention.
Like shocking
Building
towers, or
My
radar
bow
towers, and things like
arrows
that.
are ready.
Alright, so I am building a new wall. Where the old wall will be phased out.
A new task. Okay. What?
And slowly clearing all the zombies in this courtyard so that I can own the area.
The train has arrived at the station.
That way we can afford to feed more people.
Oh, more orders.
Is that food at the tower?
You are
No,
gonna
that's
pay
just
me
like
for
a
this,
graphical
right?
box. It's not a food box.
My
I
bow
don't
and
think.
arrows are
Maybe I'm
ready.
wrong.
Attention.
that.
Building
Is that all?
completed.
No, it's not clickable. Oh, so here's a good example of like, I'll let this Tesla tower get destroyed
Okay.
if this zombie's smart enough to destroy it,
Gotcha.
Attention.
just to show you what
Building
happens.
completed.
Yes. You are gonna pay me for this, right? Gotcha.
But I'm going to stand in between it and the next Tesla
Building
tower,
completed.
so the next Tesla tower doesn't fall.
Yes.
So here it is. The Tesla tower got destroyed by zombies. It spawned to zombies, and then it is now a disabled building.
A new task.
And if I kill all the zombies around it,
Better be
I
good.
can then claim it
my bow
again
and arrows are ready.
and re-secure it so that it's usable for the colony. So now that all the zombies around it are dead, I can now say repair all, and it will repair this Tesla tower. And then once that Tesla tower repairs, it becomes part of the colony again.
Great. Yeah.
Just to be able to demo that without, you know, actually having a colony wipe. I might demo a colony wipe at some point, though.
What? You call that a plan?
Because it's funny, and I'll probably do it not on accident at some point.
Yes.
So maybe I don't even need to demo. Oh, here we go. So here's another case where that Tesla tower was brand new,
What?
and therefore it didn't leave a shadowy footprint. It just got destroyed. It just got yeeted out of existence.
Yeah.
Because I was sending a ranger to guard the area, but I should have done that first. You know, chicken and the egg.
Gotcha. My bow and
But now
arrows are
I will
ready.
leave I'll leave 2 rangers guarding the area
You are
while I
gonna pay
claim.
me for this, right? Yeah.
And you can also hold shift to queue up attacks. So now I have my rangers sweeping the remaining forest glade for me. And becoming veterans, which is
The
awesome.
train has arrived at the station. Attention. Building completed.
What? A new task. What? Okay. You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Now, often when I'm playing and I'm trying to min-max with my rangers, I will, anytime a ranger hits veteran, I'll, like, stick them in a tower and pull a non-veteran ranger out. Because once they hit veteran, they can't get better, right? Once you're a veteran forever. So it's nice to cycle your rangers in and out of towers so that they all become veteran. That way they become stronger. On this map, it's not, like, hard enough for me to need to do that level of micromanagement. It's unnecessary, in my opinion, but, like, you know, sometimes it could be useful
Better be good.
to do that.
Gotcha.
There's enemies too close to this location, so as soon as
What
I
do you
kill
want
them,
now?
I can add more Tesla towers.
A new task.
Nice. So at this point, I have this laid to myself, and I can slowly move into it and exploit the resources like food and gold, because this is actually,
Attention.
well, I think it's copper, but you can mine it for coin. And why not?
What? You order, you pay.
So if I want to, I can leave this wall here intact. I'm probably going to get rid of the tower because the tower's unnecessary. But in case this section ever becomes compromised, at least I have a second wall. And because destroying the wall only yields me wood, and right now, like, my wood is nearly maxed, there's really not any advantage for me to break this wall down, because it's not going to, like, give me resources that I vitally need. So I'm just going to leave it in place, because I might as well just, like,
A new task.
have it as a backup security.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's also get an iron mine, although I don't have soldier research, which means I literally don't have a way to spend iron, but like, whatever, I'll mine it anyway, I guess.
You again. This better be good.
And then in order to support our growing population,
Building completed.
just a bunch of hunter cabins up
My
this way.
bow and arrows are ready.
So this Tesla Tower annexes the remaining area. There's no zombies back there, I already cleared it out, so...
Okay.
Attention.
Roger that.
Building completed.
Now it's just about amassing enough houses to be able to hit the goal of 400 and destroying that Village of Doom, which is just like, get a whole bunch of rangers and just go
Gotcha.
arrowing it to death, which I'm nearly ready for.
My bow
Attention.
and arrows are
Building
ready.
completed. Attention. Building completed.
What? Are you sure? Okay, let's do
Because there's really no strategic value in adding this area, I don't need space for extra housing. This area basically doesn't have natural resources. It doesn't have forests for food. It doesn't have fertile soil. So here's what I mean by fertile soil. Like, you can't, like, there's very little food yield in the like dirt or whatever it is, ruined, blighted ground.
you again.
There's really no point in me adding it because it wouldn't help me win the scenario. I love how the train goes right through a Village of Doom.
Attention.
What?
Building
Like, just attach some saw blades to the train, and the Village of Doom situation is solved.
Attention. Building completed. The train has arrived at the station.
All right, there we go. That's like, here, I'll even fix this one a little better. 19. Okay, that's probably all the food I'm going to need for the remaining pop that I need.
Yes.
So let's start fighting the Village of Doom. As I mentioned, just try
Our forces
to
are in danger.
Great.
stack as much damage as you can on it before the swarms
sure?
come to you,
Yes.
and then back up with your rangers
Great.
to clear whatever swarms.
Okay,
So it's like a
let's
hit and
do
run type tactic. Another thing that I could do here,
Attention.
although I did say that there's not much tactical value in annexing this blighted ground, is what I could do in order to help clear the swarms that come out of this Village of Doom. Because as you can see, they're just continually sort of like angry and swarming. Is I could build a wall here so that I can drop behind the wall and not have to do the hit, run, lure, the kiting tactics. Because when you're kiting, you're not shooting, and when you're not shooting, you're not damaging. So I will try to build a temporary wall to huddle behind every time I need to
Okay.
when clearing out the villagers here.
Roger that.
And here, I'm going to add another archer to this wall. Because this wall's about to break. There it goes.
Better be good. My bow
Our
and arrows
defenses
are
are
But
ready.
because there's no vital population centers around here, it's not a big problem that this wall went bye-bye. But it does mean that this specific area needs a little bit more reinforcement.
Yeah. Okay. But it's gonna cost you double.
Splat! Thank you, train.
You again.
May your kill count ever expand.
Attention. Building completed. The train has arrived at the station.
My bow and arrows are ready. What? You order, you pay. A new task. Oh, here we go again. Oh, yeah. My bow and arrows are ready. Great. Are you sure? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Attention. Building completed.
My bow and arrows are ready. I hope you're not wasting my time. A new task. Yes, tell me. But be quick.
Mic's muted, of course. I am still recovering from RSV, so every now and then I have to mute my mic. And thank you for reminding me that I'm an idiot and didn't unmute.
Yeah. Are you sure?
All right, let's go for the
Oh,
Tavern of
more
Doom.
orders.
Our
Aren't
soldiers
there
are in
other
trouble.
units to bother?
All right, so it's almost dead. I should have just sacrificed one ranger and took it all the way down. But here, now we don't have to do the fight and kite. The other thing I wanted to do is to put a different Tesla tower here.
Colony defenses.
What?
The walls don't need to be powered in order to be functional. Like, you know, they could just sit there. So I'll put another Tesla tower here, and then I'll put one here and like wall it up, so it can't get compromised.
What?
And outside of the fortress hero maps, your heroes do heal over time. So the archers that got hurt attacking this tavern are now healed.
Roger that.
Units under attack.
This better be good.
Although my gate here, I didn't repair between attack waves, so it's not doing so well. Oh, I can't wall that there. What about there? Nope. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter.
You again. A new task. Great. What do you want now? Oh, more orders. Are you sure?
Alright, back to the other goal, which is to have my population hit a certain number.
What?
That should be enough houses for me to hit my goal.
Attention.
Okay.
Building completed.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Between
Getting another
Has
house.
arrived at the station.
Aren't there
Attention.
other units to
Building
bother?
completed.
The Dwellings of Doom are easier to kill, obviously, than the Taverns of Doom. And the Taverns of Doom aren't even the strongest Doom buildings. It gets worse than that. But for this map, it's just taverns. So we'll go for the tavern now. Go, 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 go.
Our forces are in
Alright, we did about half of it. That's pretty good. And the other advantage of like the way I laid this out is when trains do come, the zombies that are like messing with my gate get smushed. So that's kind of nice.
Yes, tell me, but be quick.
And here is the resources that drop. So this is batteries, this is gold, this is wood. I don't really need resources. I mean, I left even some wood back here because I didn't even need it.
Better be good.
So
Great.
I can happily just kind of ignore the resources that are being added.
A new task.
But in a real survival map, you'd probably want to get every last resource that you can
Roger that.
in order to
Great.
prepare for the last final wave. Oh, zombies, you let me get a double gate. You guys are ruined.
What's up? Any infected?
Smush! And see how the archers just get nudged out of the way.
My bow and
Now,
arrows
you
are
can
ready.
have your archers get nudged, like, behind your walls or, like, stuck. That is a possibility,
My bow is
just to
ready.
warn you.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
It's entirely possible to just get, like, smushed into terrain where, like, you can't recover your units. So just, like, make sure that doesn't happen to you.
But it's gonna cost you double.
There is not... I don't know if there's an endless map. I don't know of one if there is.
Straight to the heart.
All right, let's get
My
the
bow and
tavern
arrows are ready.
Units under attack.
What do you want now?
done. And the remaining
Great.
dwellings of doom are not that
Yes.
hard to clear, so we're almost done. A question for you all, while I clear this out. What next? Well, actually, I can't ask what next map because we haven't unlocked them yet.
In the eyes. My bow and arrows are ready.
Our
Okay,
forces are in
let's do
danger.
this. Great. Yeah.
Our
Faster than my
defenses are
bow.
being attacked.
Let me put an arrow in his
Our
head.
soldiers are in trouble.
Gotcha.
I can ask between campaign and story,
Trying to
true.
break through.
Oh, there we go. That wasn't too hard. Colony population has been met. I had a 412, and then I did destroy all the villages of doom. Only on challenging difficulty, which is kind of low. But hey, you know, I'm a newbie. All right. So, we have... What map next? We have Hunter's Meadow still. Up there. We have... Destroy the Infection. So there's a swarm of 1,000 infection in the middle of the road. To clear the road and continue expanding the colony along this route, you must first destroy the swarm with the Army of the Empire. We also have one to the south. So I'm going to do East Swarm, South Swarm, Alpha Comms, or Survival Game. There's the poll. Just 1 minute to vote on that. We'll do it nice and quick. And then we also have the research. So you guys wanted me to get expert workshops, which I have enough points for. So now we have the wood workshop building and the cottage building. This is a good way to see the different infection types. So there's the decrepits, which are very weak and slow. The youngs, which are very weak and slow. They're slightly stronger than the decrepits. And then the infected age, which is slightly stronger yet again, I think. These are like very basic zombies that don't move very fast. They're easy to kite. In the East Swarm, we have infected colonists, which are a bit stronger. Fresh, which is a bit stronger. So the East Swarm is stronger than the South Swarm, in other words. And you guys want Hunter's Meadow? Got it. So while I queue up Hunter's Meadow in just a second, I'm going to do next research here. So we did just get expert workshops. So we have Barons and Pulleys, Assault Rifle, Mercs. We've got mech storage, basic supplies, Mech storage. I am just not going to bother with gold transportation. I'm just going to choose for myself that it's not something I want to invest in. We have farming. So reinforced armor is soldiers get stronger. A reinforced projectiles is rangers get stronger. I'm not even going to include stronger soldiers because we don't have soldiers yet. So reinforced or stronger rangers, I'll include in the list. Optics is that the command center has a better view range. And then wood buttresses as well. And it's a big old list. I don't know. Okay, it fits. Cool. So there you go. That is next research. I'll give you like 5 minutes to vote on that. Thank you for tuning in to They Are Billions, which originally streamed live on Twitch October 29th as part of a miniseries marathon. Because this was part of a miniseries marathon, feedback cannot be incorporated, so there's no need to include it in the comments. But if you have any questions, you may feel free to include those instead. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord and become more involved, a link to that can be found in the description of this video or at Rhadamant.com as well. If you would like to support me more directly as a content creator, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing this content with your friends, or even perhaps becoming a Patreon patron. Link can be found below. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow survivors of the apocalypse.